Body Basics by Beth. We're going to be doing our full body flow today. Nice vinyasa flow to kind of get the body warmed up, get us loosened up, and get our juices flowing so we can start our day and set our intentions for today as well. So it's a busy time of the year, and we are going to try to focus on the here and now and set our intentions and get going with the flow. So if you are on your mat, find a nice comfortable seating position. Maybe elongate up through that spine. Focusing on that breath, fully inhaling and fully exhaling. Trying to find the calm as we get closer and closer to the holidays and bring this 2020 year to an end. Inhale, and as you exhale, drop from that right ear over to that right shoulder. And then loosen up the neck a little bit here. Inhaling, bring that head straight up, and then exhaling the left ear up to the left shoulder. We carry a lot of tension through our shoulders and neck. Inhale back to center. Exhale back over towards the right. Inhale just along with your breath, back over towards the left. Bringing head back to center, dropping the chin towards our chest. And then roll the right ear over to that right shoulder, and then slowly rolling back over towards the left. Back to the center, we're going to inhale our arms up overhead. Exhale, hands back down. Inhale up. Exhale down. It's a little windy out here today. Placing that right hand on the mat. Inhaling over with our left. Opening that left side. Inhale to center and exhale that left hand over. Reaching with the right side. Back to center. Placing hands on your knees, taking the left hand to that right knee. Inhale as you elongate up to that spine. Exhaling, setting that right hand behind, coming into a slight twist, slight rotation. Focusing on slightly rotating with every exhale. Inhale, hands to center, and we're going to exhale the right hand to that left knee, placing the left hand behind us. Inhale, arms up towards center, exhale, hands down. Walking the hands out front, slowly just walking forward. Coming up to sitting. Rolling over to our knees, coming to our tabletop. Inhaling, we're going to tuck our toes up underneath, send our hips towards the sky, coming into our downward facing dog, maybe keeping the knees bent to start. Pressing down through those heels and pressing the mat away with our hands. Fingers spread wide like a little starfish. Inhale as you exhale, step forward the left foot. On the next exhale, we're going to step forward the right, coming into our standing forward fold. You can either bring your big toes together, heels partly separated, or maybe have your feet hips distance apart. Inhale halfway up, find that length, flat back. Exhale down. Once again, inhale halfway up, and then exhale back down. We're going to reverse swan dive, maintain that flat back. Coming up to our mountain pose, inhale and arms up overhead. Exhale and hands by our side. Once again, inhale, arms up overhead. Coming into a slight back fold. And then exhaling, hands by our side. Inhaling up, reaching over to the left as you ground through that right foot. I'll show you a front pose. Breathing in deep to that right side, really opening those ribs. Inhale to center and exhale over to your right, grounding through that left foot. Inhale back to center. Taking a little bit wider stance, we're going to come into some moonflowers and sunflowers as we loosen the body up. So inhale, arms up. Exhaling as you pull your elbows down towards your ribs. And then to add the other part of our moonflower poses, bringing the legs down to like a sumo squat. Exhaling down. Inhaling up. Toes pointed out. Inhaling down. Trying to build some heat, really warm that body up. And then coming into some sunflowers, you're going to drape the hands towards the ground and then inhale up. Inhale up again. And exhale down. Then we're going to alternate with our moonflowers, elbows down towards our ribs. Inhale up and then exhale to our sunflowers. Feeling that heat a little bit there. And come in this position, placing our hands on our hips to maintain a flat back. Inhale as you exhale, slowly folding over. Maybe placing hands on the mat. Maybe dropping the head. And we're taking our left hand to center. And as we inhale, we're going to reach up with the right hand, rotating towards that right leg. Bring the right hand down to center. As you inhale, reaching up with the left arm. Sending those fingertips towards the sky. And exhale back down. Placing hands back on the hip. You're going to slowly come up. We're going to step to the top of our mats once again for mountain pose. Evenly distributing that weight between your toes, your big toe, your pinky toe, your heels. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, swan dive down. Weight it down. Placing hands beside your feet, stepping back with your right foot. Maybe finding a little movement here. Dropping that right knee towards the mat, coming into our low lunge, pressing to the top of that right foot, and finding that balance. As you press down, strong front left leg, strong to the top of that right foot. Tucking the hips up underneath, kind of a little pelvic tip there. Sending the arms up towards the sky, and maybe taking your gaze towards those fingertips. Exhaling, hands down. Frame that front left foot. Bringing that right hand to the inside. Inhale as you exhale, sending the left hand towards the sky. And bring that left hand back towards the mat. Untucking the toes, sending the left foot back to meet the right. We're downward facing dog. Oh goodness, I got a bee on my mat. I'm not allergic, thank goodness. I'm going to try to get him off. Pedaling the feet back and forth. He's still just kind of hanging out here with me. Let's keep an eye on the bee. Pedaling back and forth, loosening those ankles, those arches, and those calves. Inhale on your next exhale. Send that right foot forward, dropping that left knee toward the mat. Coming in once again to our low lunge. Opposite side. Tucking those hips up underneath. Maybe sending the arms up overhead, keeping those shoulders down and relaxed, and taking the gaze towards your fingertips. Exhaling, hands down. Bring that left hand inside of that right foot, and then pull the bow and arrow with that right hand, sending those fingertips up towards the sky, opening the chest and the heart. exhale, bring that right hand back down to front that front right foot. Inhale, as you exhale, send that right foot back to downward facing dog. Inhale as you exhale, bring that knee towards your head towards that left knee, keeping that left foot flexed. Then we're going to send the leg just parallel to the floor, maintaining our hips level. And then inhale that left leg all the way up, over towards the right for a three-legged dog as you pick your gaze underneath your left arm. And then bringing that left foot back down to meet the right. Inhale as you exhale, bring that right knee towards your head towards that right knee. Bring that right leg just parallel to the mat. Toes pointing down towards the ground. And then inhale that right leg all the way up over towards the left as you look underneath your right arm. And then bringing that right foot back down to meet the left. Or downward facing dog. Inhale as you exhale, we're going to come forward to plank. Slowly lower into chaturanga. Inhale to upward dog. Exhale to downward dog. Once again, we're going to come forward to plank. Slowly lower to chaturanga. Inhale to upward dog. Exhale to downward dog. Handling those feet. Inhale as you exhale, we're going to step forward the left foot. Once again, step forward the right. Letting the body hang, maybe even grasping your elbows, swaying back and forth. Bring your hands to center. Placing the left hand in front of your feet as a little tree topper there, forming the shape of a pyramid. And then as you inhale, and then you're going to bring that right arm up. Put my necklace in my mouth. Right arm up towards the sky. Exhale, bring that right hand down, placing the right hand in front of your feet. And as you inhale, sending that left hand up towards the sky. And then bring the left hand back down to the right. You're going to inhale halfway up, find that lift. Exhale down. Once again, inhale halfway up. And then exhale down. Inhale as you exhale, step up with your right. Once again, come back with your left, coming into plank, aligning the wrists, elbows, and shoulders. Maybe find a little movement. Slowly lower to chaturanga, squeeze those elbows by your side. Inhale up to upward dog. And then exhale back to downward dog. Inhale as you exhale, we're going to step forward the left foot. This time we're going to come into a standing split, keeping your hands up by that left foot. And as you send the right foot up towards the sky, folding over the left leg. Focusing more on folding over the left leg than how high your right foot is going. Inhale as you exhale, we're going to come down to a curtsy, bring that right leg behind the left. And then we're going to inhale the right leg up. And we have Lucky joining us today too. And then exhale back down. And then inhale back up. On the next exhale, we're going to bring the right foot to meet the left. And as we're here, we're going to send the left foot up towards the sky as we fold over our right foot. Exhale down to a curtsy, bring that left leg behind the right. Inhale up, I got a cat tail on my face. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale back down. Inhale it back up, and then bring the left foot to meet the right. You're going to come halfway lift, find that flat back. Exhale down. Once again, halfway lift, and then exhale back down. Reverse swan up, maintain that flat back. Coming in mountain, inhale and arms up overhead. Oh, I'm losing my balance here. Inhale, arms up. Pressing, clasping your fingers together, pressing them up towards the ceiling. Come to a slight back bend. And I'll show you a front view, grounding through your right foot, leaning over to the left. Breathing in deep to that right side. Inhale back to center. Exhale over to your right. To ground through that left foot. Coming back, top of our mats and get a little warmed up here. Come into our mountain pose. Inhaling arms up overhead. And then exhaling, come into our full sun salutation. Placing hands on the mat. Stepping back with your right foot. Stepping back with the left. Slowly going to chaturanga. Inhale to upward dog. Exhale to downward dog. And the next inhale, coming forward once again for Vinyasa flow. Squeeze those elbows by your side, lowering to chaturanga. Inhale to upward dog. And then exhale to downward dog. Inhale as you exhale, we're going to step forward the left foot. Rotating that right heel towards the mat and aligning the left heel with the right arch. Coming up to our warrior one. Pulling the left hip back, right hip forward. Maybe sending arms up overhead. Maybe taking the gaze towards your fingertips. Keeping those shoulders down and relaxed. Inhale as you exhale. We're going to open those hips, coming into warrior two. Taking your gaze over your left fingertips. Hinging at the hips. As you exhale, come to reverse warrior. This time we're going to hinge at the hips. We're going to come into our side angle pose. Placing the elbow on the knee, right arm over the right ear. Or maybe taking that left hand all the way to the mat. Creating a straight line from the right fingertips all the way down to the outer edge of that right foot. Inhale as you exhale, we're going to roll that right arm around as we pull the left thigh back, coming into our triangle pose. Maybe taking the gaze up towards those right fingertips. Coming up in our triangle, we're going to hinge at the hips, come into a reverse triangle. And back down. Pulling the left foot in, right foot out. We're going to rotate our hips, come into our warrior one. Opposite side. Pulling the left hip forward, right hip back. Sending the arms up overhead. Taking the gaze towards